Hello friends, and welcome again to another exciting installment of this new homestead, coming to you live from an undisclosed location in the Carolinas. Join me now as we take a look at the new front yard. The gully, the ridges, all gone, flat now, all buried, the sewer piping, all buried, water lines, all buried. And over here, oh, we do have an occasional boulder. Yeah, let's give it a kick. See if it is. Yes, it is a wonderful stone there. Moving along, buried water line again, buried sewer line. And I believe what we have here is the outline for the front porch of the house, right there. Let's move along, shall we, and look at further look around the outside of the framing. We have wood framing now, along with this metal bar, which we will refer to as rebar. This rebar will be used to hold the concrete in place, help it from shrinking and expanding and doing all sorts of nasty things, and keeping it in place. The framing, as you see, runs throughout the house. Again, this will act as a natural barrier to help set the Oh, there's our good companion, faithful companion, Cousin Dewey. He sometimes accompanies us on these expeditions. As I was saying, before I was rudely interrupted, this rebar here, yes, it will keep the concrete from swelling or shrinking and keep it held together with without nasty cracks and such, you know. The wood frame, of course, will hold the concrete where it needs to be until it dries, creating a nice pad. As you can see, everything's been covered nicely in plastic. This will create a nice barrier between the dirt ground and the concrete, which will be poured later. Framing, as you see, there. Everything, of course, has been buried. There is the water lines that we had there from before. The tall piping, yes, going to the upstairs toilet, right there, yes. Over here, the kitchen sink, of course. Everything's been leveled off and buried. Both the sewer piping and the water lines. As you can see, the rebar here in the corner as well, all stitched together, forming the outside foundation for the homestead. Let's move along, shall we? There we go, piping buried, covered nicely in plastic. Indeed. Alright, if we take a look at, Homestead, there's something, can we get a tighter picture on that, please? Can we get a little tighter? What is that? I do believe that is a wok. Yes, a wok is sometimes left by the construction crew in case they get the occasional grumbillies and want to create a meal during the construction process. Oh, here we have our buried sewer line again, the plumbing for the downstairs and upstairs bathroom. Very nicely done, yes. Very nicely covered in dirt and again in plastic. Moving on in the back, more rebar. Oh, I would like to point out that the rebar also strung along here in this kind of rectangular pattern. This, we believe, will be, of course, holding the load-bearing walls, which will be in existence in the middle of the house to hold up the roof and all the good stuff on top of the house. Moving along. More plastic. We got some rebar over there. I think we can explain that a bit later as we move in that direction. Moving along, more framing, as you see, very nicely done here. Some more rebar. And watch yourself. Steady on now, mate. Steady on. There we go. All right. Probably can't see it here, but there's quite a dip in the rocks. They built quite a little trench there, and the dirt is quite hazardous, but our cameraman seems to have nevertheless maintained his composure. Moving along, we believe this is where the steps will go, step formation as you see there. So again, more load-bearing walls and more rebar in place to hold the concrete. Again, this particular rail there, we believe is a staircase. Right there. To the right of it, we believe is actually going to be the wall between the office and the staircase. You can see right there. To the right, we have the wall. To the left, the staircase. Over a little further. Oh, yes, a little further, please. Yes, over there. Yes, thank you. We have over there in the middle the dining room towards the right, then a retaining wall. In the middle, I believe we have the downstairs bath, and to the left, the family room. Very nicely laid out there. Very nicely laid out. Yes, indeed. Moving along. Oh, there's another one. You see, that would be the office space there. Nice and tidy. Again, here in the corner, we have the rebar all strung together, nice and proper like. create us a good solid foundation, good solid footer on the outside of the house. Nicely wrapped. Yes, very nice. I think I saw something in the back there. Can we pan to the back? Can we pan to the back? Yes! Yes, it is again the sitting stone. Still there. Yes, and still being hardly used this time. Yes. Sitting stones do come in handy when after a long day on the construction site. Alright, and that concludes today's episode. I want to thank you all for stopping out. Have a good day, and we'll see you again.